They arrived at the union offices about 3:30, right at the height of the heat and humidity. The only relief was a light breeze that evaporated the sweat forming on the two detectives' faces and necks. Gator opened the door for Alicia, then stepped past her. A rush of the cool, air-conditioned atmosphere inside washed across them, giving the two detectives an instant burst of fresh energy. They stepped up to a small security desk in the lobby where there was a uniformed guard sitting behind an array of monitors and another, with sergeant stripes, standing behind him. "Afternoon, boys. We'd like to see Mr. Monroe. Where can we find his offices?" Gator asked the men. "Do you have an appointment?" the man sitting in the chair asked. Gator flashed his badge and ID and said, "Don't need one, cousin." "Where are his offices?" "On the 4th floor, but you can't—" "Sure we can," Gator interrupted as he stepped past the desk towards the elevators. The sergeant quickly stepped in front of Gator and said, "No, you can't. This is private property." "Private property located in the city of New Orleans." Gator paused and looked directly into the man's eyes, giving him a menacing "don't mess with me" expression. "Sergeant, you have just 10 seconds to get out of Lieutenant McNeil's way," Alicia said in a very serious tone, "or you'll find yourself sitting in a holding cell downtown, waiting to see a judge tomorrow morning to explain why you were interfering with a homicide investigation." "Homicide? What homicide? We haven't killed anyone around here that I know of." "Time's up," Gator quipped and nodded towards Alicia. "Lieutenant Montgomery, cuff this man and put him in back of the car. We'll book him after we see Mr. Monroe. It'll be a little hot in the car, so leave a window down for him. We shouldn't be more than an hour or so." "Right," Alicia answered as she produced a pair of handcuffs. "Put your hands behind your back." "Wait, wait!" The overwhelmed sergeant caved in. "No need for that. Mr. Monroe's office is on the 4th floor. Turn right out of the elevator and his office is at the end of the hall. I'll call and let them know you're coming." Gator's expression changed to a smile. "That's better, Sergeant. See how much nicer it is when we understand each other," he said as he patted the man on the shoulder. He and Alicia stepped around the still dumbfounded guard and walked to the elevator. Alicia did not say a word as they stepped in and pushed the button for the 4th floor. When she was still a probationary detective, Gator had taught her this tactic. He called it a guard blitz, and they had used it to get around security people many times. It always worked.